How Deep Is Your Love, if you want to play it in the same key as the Bee Gees, is going to be capoed at fret 3 and playing chord shapes in the key of C. That's what I did on the playthrough. For me to have any chance of singing this, and I actually have very little, I need to take the capo off. So for the purposes of this lesson, we're going to play the same chord shapes, but without a capo, just so that I can have some attempt at singing it. But bear in mind that if you want to play along with the Bee Gees, you need to capo at fret 3. We'll start with the intro, which sounds like this. We start with a C chord. I like to play it with the 6th string at the 3rd fret as well, but it's not important, any kind of C you like. And we're going to play this, and this is our standard pattern for the whole of this song. Bass, up, down, bass, up, down, up. Bass is just the low end of the chord. You're not picking a particular note, just dab the low end of the chord, followed by up, down, up. And then again, dabbing the low end of the chord, up, down, up. So it's a simple strum pattern. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that would be 1 bar. So start on a C chord. Second chord is C major 7. Keep the same shape but lift the index finger off to open the 2nd string. Third chord is F major 7. It's an F chord but with the 1st string open, and I also again like to reinforce it with the 5th string at the 3rd fret. If you really want to, you can hook your thumb over as well on the 6th string 1st fret. I tend to just mute the 6th string. So bass end of the chord is around 5 and 4, followed by up, down, up. Our normal strum pattern. And F over G, you need to make a D minor 7 shape, which is like F, but with the 4th string open. But your bass note becomes the G note on the 6th string 3rd fret, and make sure that the ring finger touches the 5th string to mute it. So you should hear 6, 5 is muted, 4 is open, and then 3, 2, and 1 out of the D minor 7 or F type shape. 1 bar of that one. When bass is a dab with the 6th string, you might dab it across, so you probably get a bit of 4 as well. Now that's the 4 chord sequence of the intro, and it then repeats. So we've got C, C major 7, F major 7, F over G. And repeat. And I just like to stop with 1 down strum on that final bar to leave space for the vocal to come in. I know you're. So the final bar would be 1 and 2 and 3. I know your eyes is the beginning of the verse. So the verse begins on a C chord. It splits a bar. So we've got 1 time around the pattern on C. 1 time around the pattern means bass, up, down, up. 1 time on C, 1 time on E minor 7, which is E minor plus the 2nd string 3rd fret. So eyes in the morning. And then the split bar again. F6 is a 4-string F chord plus the 2nd string at the 3rd fret. Be careful of the bass note here. 5 will be okay, 6 absolutely not. Don't get 6 on this chord. So bass, up, down, up, bass being kind of 5 and 4, and then to A7, normal A7 chord shape, bass, up, down, up. So we've gone C, E minor 7, F6, A7, and with the vocal, eyes in the morning sun, I feel you. Now the next split bar is D minor 7, which we saw before. We saw it as F over G. Remember that one from the intro? Play that same chord but without the 6th string, and your bass note now is sort of 5 and 4. 1 time around the pattern, and then normal E chord 1 time around the pattern. And then a full bar of G, which is 2 times around the pattern. Touch me in the pouring rain, and now again repeat the C to E minor 7 from before. Moment that you wonder, and and then a full bar of A minor 7. I like to do one time around the pattern with A minor 7 as A minor but with the third string open, and the second time around the pattern I add the first string at the third fret. It's still A minor 7, it's just a different voicing. Like that. So the little finger is off, on. The moment that you wander far from me, I wanna. D minor 7 again, but this time for a full bar, 2 times around the pattern. Feel you in my arms, and G7 sus4 keeps this finger lying down across strings 1 and 2, but we add the 5th string 2nd fret and the 6th string 3rd fret, so you can see that it's like a G7, but you've also got the 2nd string 1st fret. Again.